So what I would do is put it somewhere where I'm not actually going to access. So that'll be back to a 10 right here. And if this one will fit, I'll need a wrench for that though. What I want to do is look for that 10 mil socket that I can't find. 10 mil sockets are one of those sockets that I do lose regularly. I need to go buy like 4 of them. Okay. So it's not going to work. We're going to have to put the 2 different ones back in. Kind of sucks, but we can make it work. It's not the end of the world. And plugs should be identical. What we'll do is test it first. Might need a screwdriver to get that free. But now we can get in there and clean everything. So the first thing we're going to do is coil cleaner. I've got a couple of bottles of coil cleaner around here. We'll take our coil cleaner with us and some degreaser. Let's find some decent degreaser. I don't know that I have any degreaser mixed up. But let's see what I can find though. Air wet foam, buster. That's right. Thought I had a big thing of degreaser left. Apparently not, which means really we've got a couple more jobs. I'm going to need to buy another gallon of degreaser tomorrow for cleaning purposes. Okay, so we're going to start by taking all of this out to the hose. And yep, it is cold right now, but that's what we're going to have to do to get everything clean. Nasty. Might even run the bottle right through the dishwasher tonight. Yes, through the dishwasher, I know. A little strange, but it does work. Okay, so we're going to lay that like that. Lay that down right there for now. Okay. So I'm just going to take my cleaner. This is coil cleaner. Everywhere I can hit. Up into the corners. Best you can get, and then rotate everything. Same thing on this one. There's a little more surface area on the fan here. They're a little easier. rotate. Try to hit everywhere that I already missed. Okay. Now, while that's soaking, I'm actually going to flip it over. I'm going to hit this side. I'm going to use this whole bottle probably, and maybe even the next bottle, because I got a couple of bottles. And, do you need to use that much? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to get this thing clean because it's easier to do right now. It's going to suck later on. Okay, so I don't know that it's going to help with any sort of degreasing, but I'm going to get in here. I'm going to clean all of this. And you can basically see that they blew a head gasket. See how black it is down in there? We're going to try to get all of that out. We may reuse our bottle because I don't want to put all that into my motor. And that will start to cycle through as it breaks up if you don't get it out now. But that's definitely oil inside. So when your bottle starts to turn black, that's a good sign you got a bad head gasket. And I would have expected that, you know, that's what it was on that other vehicle. Since they replaced all of this, I'm just surprised that, and maybe they did do the head gasket and then the head gasket blew again. Because if you've got a warped head, it'll keep blowing head gaskets. I don't care what you do to it. If your head's not straight, you're going to have issues. So part of a head gasket job, even if you do it at home, is getting your head trued. You have to take it to a machine shop and get it machined, and they'll make sure it's totally true before you put it back together. Otherwise, you are totally wasting your money if there's an issue with the head. It's going to blow another gasket on you for sure. Probably going to have to get some serious purple power to break all that oil up that's in there. I doubt this is going to get it, especially being cold water. I might be able to take it in with hot water and get it. It is kind of breaking it up though. If the water hits it just right, problem is it's too much of an angle at the curve. I might get a brush. It's going to ruin the brush, so I don't know. I may just start with hot water and see. I may even try to run it. And I'm not going to run it through the dishwasher because that's going to make some nasty stuff in the dishwasher. But if I was a single guy and had a dishwasher, I would gladly run it through my dishwasher and run some Dawn after. Now I'm going to flush the inside even though I know it was clean. Well, it may not actually be now because I've had it down in the sand. I didn't even realize it. I got some sand in the bottom there. So we'll make sure we flush everything out really good. We'll keep it up on this hose. Wash our bottom edge. Okay, and that looks like $1,000,000, guys. Might be out of film at this point, guys. don't really know. Let's see what we can do though. I gotta get this up. Okay, and, oh no. Apparently, did I take the petcock out? I didn't think I did though. Petcock's not in here. I'll check. I might have to get one. And this one also had a better... I'm just washing the sand out of the petcock there. Okay. Hopefully I didn't get sand into the transmission cooler. I don't think I did, but we're going to flush it anyways, just to be sure with some fluid. We'll do that when we get into the shop. Probably right before I install it, we'll do that. And I just shut the water off, and I still need a little more water here. Just for the mounts, I got some sand still in those. Make sure I wash the bottom off pretty good there. Okay, so I think we're good. At this point, we can take this one piece, pick it up, and head back over. And we're going to turn it around and around and get all the water out of it. Do you need to do all that? Probably not, but we're not installing it tonight. It's almost 6 p.m. We're going to go in, finish getting the ribs ready, and okay. We're just going to leave it set right there for tonight, guys. And then we'll pick up in the morning. I got my 2 bolts right there. Leave everything else the way it kind of is. And then I'll take that piece in and probably soak it with hot water and some Dawn until I can get all that broken off of it. There's our fluid. We're going to go through our fluid, probably strain it, and really check it out and see what we got going on. Okay, so now we're to the point, if we're not taking that loose, which I think we're just going to leave it for now, and pull the whole assembly straight up, it would be easier just because of the AC if I could get it loose. But I really don't think we're going to. I say I don't think we're going to. I don't know why I say I think we're not going to. There's really no reason that we couldn't. Just grab that pen and see if it'll free itself now. This one was really stuck. No. So what we've done, and it doesn't really matter, we just broke it right on out of there. Since we're not reusing any of this, we might as well. I say we're not reusing it. We're not reusing it now, are we? It better fit. The replacement better be identical. Otherwise we're going to be in some hot water here. Okay. Take that out. Ours looks kind of yucky too. Yeah, ours looks yucky, and it did not look yucky before. Not sure. We're going to check that tomorrow, so we'll leave that sealed so that we can look at that tomorrow. I'm going to try to set it upright so we don't lose anything out of there. That doesn't look good to me. And I had nice, clean, beautiful fluid, so I am thinking we are going to be doing an overhaul I had not planned on doing, guys. I really had not planned on that with a new rebuilt motor at the manufacturer. So that's where my issue's coming in. Just the at the manufacturer part. Nothing else is an issue. Okay, so we got 2 lines on the bottom to take off, and we are going to end up losing tranny fluid, I'm pretty certain. And I've got to find something I can stuff those holes with. So I really need kind of a slew of different sized items. think these maybe be my best choice. It's gonna be something just a little bigger like this. And we're definitely going to want some sort of tray or pan to catch this in. The problem is I don't have any more clean ones. And, but I'm not going to reuse the treating anyways. So we'll just, actually, instead of using that pan, let me just go get my actual oil pan. That's what I need. Okay guys, I'm going to bring you down here with me. I think you're probably about done. You probably can't see anything right there. So I'll put you on the inside here for just a second. Okay. I'll put a light up here if I can. And move a blanket over. Okay, so I should have, I'm going to move all of this out of our way. So I should have two lines right here, and I'm going to have to make loose here, and one I think on the other side. I'll start with this one here. Just twist lock, but this is a twist lock. I don't think it's going to untwist. In fact, it's going to break is what's going to happen. There goes one side. Why? It's too rusty. It's completely rusted shut. Or rusted apart. There it goes. So we got it out, or broke. Now we got to get it free. Okay. That may be easier said than done. What I'm going to do is just keep unwrapping until I can get maybe to a point that it'll loosen itself up enough. That is the tightest clamp I think I've ever seen. One of these wires. That looks like 150 years old, and I don't know. So what I'm going to do is get pliers and try to break that. I find these pliers do kind of work the best for this. I need access, so I'm going to slide this in here. And I need more light than that. What I'm going to do is put it on the nipple, clamp down on the hose, and start rotating. There it goes. Now, as I rotate, I'm going to start pulling off. Hopefully I can get it to come. And a lot of times, this is going to get kind of messy because all of a sudden it's just going to want to pop off. But I just kind of keep working it back and forth with a little bit of pressure going off that nipple. It's going to come off here in a sec. Still not ready though. You might have to wiggle it all the way off when they're this old, and you're just going to have a bit of a mess to clean up, but that's what we're going to do here. I'm not putting a lot of pressure, just a little bit. Just enough to keep it kind of moving. So I can hold it, but there'll be a nipple piece up here you got to get over, which is where I'm at right now. Just going to kind of grab it and wrangle it back and forth, kind of twisting it off here. There it goes. Okay, try to hit your bucket, which is almost impossible when you're pulling it off like that. Okay, now hose side, I'm going to stick that piece in, which is not big enough. It's not going to work. So what I'm going to do, I need to be much larger of a plug. So I'm just going to pop that back on for a minute, and we'll find something that's going to work for a plug. So when that doesn't work, you're going to grab your next best thing, which for me is going to be a drill bit box. But we're going to prep our other one so that we can keep from hopefully losing too much fluid. So we've got to find our second line that goes in. Where does she go? Right here. We're going to take this side off, and then we'll have everything ready. And we can stub both sides, and then we're just losing what's in the filter system. Okay, so we got to get that piece out. And let's see if this one's going to come off for us. She may or she may say, heck no. Let's see. So I'm glad we're doing this, because on the road, this would be catastrophic. Because yes, neither one of these are going to work. So if I had to have changed it on the road somewhere, we'd have been in trouble. Well, I guess we'd have been at an auto parts store though, because, right, that's where you got to go to get them. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get that whole assembly snapped off, or loose at least. There we go. Okay. The same thing I did on that side. I'm literally just unwrapping the wire. It would have been easier if I got that piece broke out, but it did not come. There we go. Okay, so that's loose, but I think there is still a piece of metal on there. There's one ring left, and I don't know. Let's see if we can get it to loosen even with that ring on there. Yes and no. Kind of what I got going on is it's loose, but it's not going to allow it to come off.